the image of volcanoes does not come to mind. But one of the most beautiful landscapes of West Texas is the result of volcanism some 30 million years ago. Some of our crew went out to Alpine, Texas with an expert who has been working in the area for over 50 years, Dr. Don Parker.
Hi, I'm Don Parker. I'm Professor Emeritus of Geology at Baylor University and currently Professor of Geology at Wayland Baptist University. I'm a member of the American Geophysical Union and proud to be so. And I've been studying the volcanic rocks of West Texas for a long time. Many people are surprised to learn that Texas actually has volcanoes. These are really quite old and largely concentrated in far southwestern Texas in the Davis Mountains and Big Bend country. This volcanism occurred between 47 and 17 million years ago and was related to the subduction of a large oceanic plate along the west coast of Mexico. Volcanoes erupt in two basic styles: liquid lava flows like those of Hawaii and explosive eruptions like those of Mount St. Helens, which geologists call pyroclastic. Big pyroclastic eruptions result from the violent release of volatiles, which are largely water, from magma. Many pyroclastic volcanoes have central regions that collapse to form calderas because so much magma was ejected, emptying the underlying magma chamber. Crater Lake in Oregon is a spectacular example of a caldera associated with a pyroclastic volcano. The rapid expansion of superhot steam that's released from the magma violently breaks up the magma and produces fine particles, termed ash, and pumice. These eruptions can also throw out huge blocks of rocks. Such eruptions produce towering columns of escaping gas and particles, which can be dispersed over wide areas in the form of airfall deposits or in dense avalanches of hot gas and suspended particles, termed pyroclastic flows. It's not too hard to tell lava flows from airfall ash deposits from pyroclastic flows once you know what you're looking for. Lava flows are hard and dense. Pyroclastic flows have chunks of rocks that are all different shapes and sizes, and airfall tufts contain nothing but fine ash. Most West Texas volcanoes erupted violently and produced huge calderas, pyroclastic flows, and associated lavas. These eruptions were more like those of Crater Lake volcano in Oregon than those of Hawaii.
One of the best examples of West Texas volcanism is the Paisano Volcano in the Davis Mountains just to the west of Alpine, Texas. The caldera that formed here was about 8 kilometers or 5 miles across. The amorphous shape we see on a geologic map is due to millions of years of the caldera eroding away, leaving behind only remnants of its original structure. It's in these rocky remains that we see the products of this once majestic volcano. For example, we can see the evidence on the sides of the mountains of different lava flows that the volcano produced. These lavas spread out 15 to 20 kilometers from the volcano, and in some places are as high as 100 meters. We can also find pyroclastic rocks in the area. Here, we have the fine-grained ash and the large rocks that were caught up in the hellacious avalanche that once rushed down the side of the erupting volcano. So if you're ever in the area, try and spend some time looking at the rocks. Whether you're exploring the nearby town of Alpine or checking out the arts that Marfa has to offer, try thinking of Texas a little differently. Not just as a rugged landscape to drive past, but as a once massive volcanic field, which took millions of years to develop and erode until finally settling into the beautiful landscape we see today. Thanks to Don Parker and AGU for making this video possible, and thank you for watching. If you liked this, please check out our channel for more videos that we made with AGU for their 100th birthday, and stay tuned for more from UTD's Geoscience Studios.